Hey, it's me, GV. Welcome back to Fallout New Vegas, ladies and gentlemen. In the last episode, I said I was going to take a look at all of the side quests that we can have access to in this DLC and finish some of them because basically it feels like we've gotten to the end of this DLC way too fast. With one dialogue option, we can basically initiate the final quest, I believe, and then end this DLC. But the thing is, I looked through all the side quests, and we've pretty much done everything. I mean, there's not a lot that you can do. There's like two that just have to deal with killing some white legs, and it doesn't seem interesting at all. And then there's like two that involve follows chalk. One of them seems kind of cool, but I don't want to devote a whole episode to trying to do that. To try and do that one, and the other one we can't do because we've never met the Lone Wanderer yet. So yeah, basically I'm gonna forego doing maybe 3 tiny side quests, one being sort of interesting. Hopefully you guys don't mind too much. I think you guys would rather see the end anyways, honestly, based on what I read. So we're going to go ahead and finish this DLC off. Gathering Storms. Tell Daniel whether the Sorrows should fight or flee. And Daniel is right here. We have Waking Cloud behind us. Let's see what he has to say.
Unless you and Joshua have any objections, I'd like to start evacuating the Sorrows. I'm going to need your help, so say your piece.
So if you haven't been caught up yet with this series, basically we have a choice. We can either help Daniel evacuate everybody from Zion Valley, or we can help Joshua Graham take the fight to the White Legs and basically eradicate them all. Now, I know for the Let's Play you guys probably would rather see the fighting, but you guys have already seen me fight through quite a lot of White Legs already, and honestly I make every choice in this Let's Play based on what I think Arizona would do, and I don't think he would fight and try and eradicate a whole group of people, especially when he doesn't have a personal involvement really with the story. So don't worry, I think leaving Zion is for the best.
It may be. I hope it is. To tell the truth, if something goes wrong, more Sorrows could die in the escape than in Joshua's proposed attack. Even knowing that, it's a risk I have to take. With your help and Joshua's, even if we're attacked, we can defend the Sorrows and escape. We'll be traveling at night in small groups across the valley. With luck, the White Legs won't know what's happened until the next morning. But if the White Legs realize what's happening, Joshua and I will need you to help us escape. Don't hold back. I promise you, the White Legs won't. Once our path is clear, I'll give you everything you need to get back to the Mojave. But the Pine Creek Tunnel must be collapsed behind us. It's the only way to delay the White Legs' pursuit long enough for us to get a head start. Good luck, and may God be with us.
Waking Cloud... Waking! Come on, how many times have I said it? Waking Cloud has returned to the Sorrows camp. You have lost Waking Cloud's quiet as the waters perk. That's fine, since we have 100 sneak anyways, we don't really need it. Looks like it's taking me directly into a loading screen. Did not think that would happen. Also, before it did, there was a bunch of notifications in the top left telling me that I had received various forms of food, which is kind of interesting.
Daniel must have made it to the tunnel by now. But there are Sorrows all over the valley. We have to help them and get Daniel out of here.
Alright, let's go.
Right.
Joshua Graham has given you the Way of the Canaanite perk. While Joshua Graham is in your party, any .45 caliber auto pistol you use has less spread and is twice as likely to score critical hits. Not gonna use that perk whatsoever. So, the reason I said, like in the last episode and multiple times, that I don't really like this DLC, you're about to see. I mean, so far, what have you thought? Like, has it really been significant? It's just like it's over so quick, there's not a lot of stuff to do. I think the best part of the entire DLC is just the scenery and how it changes from the normal Fallout New Vegas. Other than that, I don't like it. I think they had potential, but everything just feels bland about this DLC. I'm interested to know what your guys' thoughts are. I like Dead Money a lot better, even with all of its stupid radios and head-bursting goodness and all that sort of stuff. I still like Dead Money a lot better. I think it was just better presented. Yeah. Let's take a look at our quest. Optional, retake the bridge. Defeat the White Legs holding the bridge to Pine Creek. This was actually one of the side quests I mentioned that we could do. Optional, Sanctity of the Dead. Optional, kill the White Legs desecrating the Sorrows burial ground. Optional, talk to the Sorrows at the burial ground. Optional, Prisoners of War. Yeah, actually all of these are side quests that I thought we had to do, but no, we can do them now. Optional, kill the white legs at Ranger Substation Osprey. Release the Sorrow prisoners at Ranger Substation Osprey. Yeah, I think we will do all of these, especially since they are in our Pip-Boy. Okay, so one is actually right here. Fast travel is currently unavailable from this location. Well, why? Why give me all of those optional quests if I can't even travel to them? And that probably means that, I mean, we're in an instance where we can't change anything until we finish it. So I don't know why it would give me that whole list of quests when it doesn't look like we're going to be able to act on them. But maybe it just wants us to advance a little bit further. I think we're supposed to be helping Joshua Graham. Oh, he's actually our follower, I just realized. So let's see if we can't travel now. Something tells me we can't. So it looks like we're going to have to walk there manually. I will see you guys at, what was it? The East Fork Bridge. Alright, so it looks like we're about to reach our destination. There's the bridge, actually. I've been poisoned by one of their gauntlets. I guess they have a poison effect, and it keeps making things very difficult to see. Let's just run through these. Again, I just want to make sure I can explore all options. Defeat the white legs holding the bridge to Pine Creek. Okay, so let's drop down here. Falling damage, no. Let's use one stim pack, and let's hopefully... See, it's one of those things where it's going to lead downwards, this rock, so when I try to jump, I might not have the footing. There we go. Joshua Graham can definitely do that, right, Joshua? No, he's going to have to run the opposite way around. All right, so let's go ahead and go into sneak and take out as many of these white legs as we can with our trusty, handy-dandy snipper rifle. All right. Yes, I said that on purpose. All right, let's go ahead and zoom in. We have 1, 2, 3 dudes with gauntlets. Did I say 3? I meant 2. There we go. Why do we just get 200 experience? Oh, we passed the challenge, alright. Before this guy gets too close, let's go ahead and blow his brains out. Or her. I can't really tell if these people are men or women. Oh, don't get away from me. Don't touch me with that thing. you. Alright, let's get out sneak. Why am I crouching? Come on, reload. We need our trusty friend Vats. Get close to me. Thank you. Someone once made a comment, why do I like shoot these people point blank? I don't know, it's just a habit that has formed over the years where I want to get the highest maximum VATS chance possible. And to do that, I basically have to get right up close and personal to them. Depending on what weapon I have, we do have the perks that give you, increased chance of hitting them, whether you're using a sniper or targeting the head or whatever that is. Okay, so quest completed, 500 experience. Optional, Sanctity of the Dead. Kill the white legs desecrating the Sorrow's burial ground. Talk to the Sorrows at the burial ground. And it looks like these people are back the way that we came. Game developers, if you're going to have multiple quests appear at one time, put the one that's closest to you at the top of the list. Okay, so, yeah, we still can't fast travel. Looks like I'm going back the way that we came. Alright, now we have a whole bunch of quest markers over there. I'm going to go ahead and assume that's where we need to go to kill all of them. We also have one singular quest marker. Looks like it's in front of us, but I'm not... Okay, they're up on that rock. Wait. No, they're right here, crouching. Interesting.
You friend of Sorrows, yes? Together we smash white legs that defile holy places, yes?
Sure, whatever. We go smash white legs.
We go.
I don't know if it would be better to tell them to wait here because, I mean, we don't need their help. And maybe if they survive, they give us something. I don't know. But I thought that would be a more interesting option. Man, the one time I wish we had explosives, we don't have any explosives. Because look at them, they're all grouped up. This would be a perfect time to, like, fire a Fat Boy or fire a mini nuke or, I don't know, grenade or something. Alright, so I can't even tell which ones are which. They should have made something where if someone has a shish kebab, you can target the pack on the back and blow it up. That would have been super cool. Worst time ever to reload in the history of the world, Arizona. Make it quick. There we go. Don't you just hate when you have to reload in the middle of a VATS segment? Okay, I don't think any of those bullets connected. Let's reload once more. While simultaneously dodging bullets like Neo. Quest failed. Damn it, see, I knew it. I knew that would happen. Let's see where our autosave is. I honestly don't care enough to reload. Yeah, I kind of figured we should have told them to wait and handle it ourselves. It looks like we failed the quest because they died. Oh well. Some things are inevitable. That was cool. It followed the bullet into that person's brain. Okay. I wonder if what they're saying actually has any relevance at all. Like if there's actually a dialect that the developers made, or they just said, just say whatever. Alright, come on, reload. There we go. Alright, let's blow up this guy's cranial structure. I'm just trying to think of different ways to say, let's shoot this guy's head cleaner. And don't worry, you get some too. Why would they have shish kebabs? Everything else they use is so primitive, but they have shish kebabs? I don't buy it. Okay, unfortunately we failed that quest. Whatever, I'm not too broken up about it. We do have one more. Prisoners of War. Kill the white legs. Optional. Kill the white legs at Ranger Substation Osprey. Release the Sorrow prisoners at Ranger Substation Osprey. Something tells me this is going to be extremely out of the way too. Let's see where it is. It is extremely out of the way, and we have to walk there. Wonderful. Alright, it looks like our objective is right past this outcropping of rocks. We are going to go 100% stealth mission mode now. So let's take out our sniper rifle. It does this weird freezing thing now every once in a while. I don't know why, but maybe it's because this game is not installed on this particular Xbox I'm using right now. I guess that's why it is. Okay, Ranger Substation Osprey. So we just need to rescue our counterparts. Why is this guy just running around now? What changed to make him do that? Either way, his head is gone. And it says we are detected. Okay, let's go ahead and just free these people right off the bat. We can definitely work with a hard lock cell door. Come on. Come on. So close. Alright, let's go right here. There we go. See, it's doing a little freeze right there. Alright, quest completed, optional prisoners of war. So I guess, oh, okay, that just completes the quest. Alright, so now let's just kill these people. Even though we don't have to. We can totally just let them do it. Come on, take out Lucky. I know I've mentioned it before, but seriously, having like something in a quick slot where it's in like a diagonal corner is so bad. It's so hard to... Like the Xbox 360 D-pad is not articulate enough to be able to recognize what you're trying to do. Did all of my friends just run? Did they just leave me after I rescued them? Wow. Okay, Storm Drummer. Your time has come to an end. Bye-bye. I love how anytime you just shoot someone in that, their head just severs because of the bullets. Like, that would never happen in real life. You'd have to fire each bullet at the direct spot on their neck. Okay. Doesn't it also feel like you do more damage when you use bats? Come on, one more bullet. Don't make me use a stim pack. There we go. Alright, I think that's it for our optional objectives. I think the only thing we have left to do is finish off this DLC. And I just realized Joshua Graham is nowhere to be found anywhere near me. What are in these crates? Some rounds. It's interesting that they lock up their prisoners with bullets. Multiple bullets. Anything else in here that we want? Does not look like it. Alright. Back on track. Flight from Zion. Fight your way to the Pine Creek Tunnel. Now, how far did we get away from this objective? Actually, it looks like we don't even have an objective. Oh, because it wasn't activated. Okay. Yeah, it looks like we went pretty damn far away from it, and it's not going to let us fast travel. So I will meet you guys wherever I meet you guys. Alrighty, I'm pretty sure we're on the path that it wants me to be. So... yeah, here we have a couple of white-legged dudes. I don't think Joshua was able to follow me now, so we're going to have to be more careful about this. Let's wait for this guy to get closer, and then fire all of these rounds at his face. Okay, so glad it didn't do that glitch where it stays in vats but doesn't fire anything. It's done that 3 times so far, just in this DLC, and I don't really know why. Alright, we have 2 more guys. Let's reload, and then let's do the same exact thing to this dude. See, it says it's not going to kill him. Actually, it doesn't look like it is either. Alright. Reload, 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 reload. How many things does this have? It has 6 shots. So articulate, aren't I? How many things does this have? Come on. The cool thing about it, though, I love when it does that, like when you already kill them and then they start to slouch down, but then your last bullet hits them in the head and blows it up. The cool thing about this gun is that it's kind of like a shotgun. When you're reloading, you can stop it prematurely and then fire a bullet, like right now. I don't have to reload all the way when I know I can kill them. So you can see we're getting 84 experience from each kill. That's because I got that perk in, I believe, the last episode that gives me a bonus to my experience based on what level we are. I think we're level 28, so we get like 28% more experience, which is really nice. Stuff's going to add up in the end. I think we're getting pretty close to our destination here. We have some friendly blips and some enemy blips. And we also have a non-discovered location. Okay, well, we'll let them fight that out. I don't really have any interest in seeing what's happening over there. Deal with salt upon wounds. Okay, let's go into sneak. Too late for that. Hopefully this guy doesn't know. Oh, that's actually salt upon wounds. Okay. I wonder if we can no-scope him from all the way over here. Let's try. Ready? I think I just killed one of my, or at least hit one of my teammates. Alright, let's grab our Lucky. See? It's just not going to grab Lucky. Come on. Come on. How hard is it? It just keeps switching. Yeah, it's switching the different ammo types. There we go. Alright. I want to get the last hit, so let's go ahead and do that. Goodbye, salt upon wounds. Oh, what a satisfying gut-ridden pace, thanks to the Bloody Mess perk. Speak to Daniel. Alright, well this might be the end of the DLC. Let's of course loot Salt Upon Wounds. And grab his helmet, which is crit chance +2, sneak +5. And his power fist, which is HP -3 for 10 seconds. I assume that happens to the enemy, not us. White Leg's hide armor, we'll take it. I don't know if that's important or not. And let's talk to Daniel.
Please, have you done everything you can for the Sorrows? Are they all accounted for?
Yes, go!
You let them die. They needed you. Why didn't you help them? Never mind, I don't have time for this. Take the map. Just take it and go.
What? No, did we get a bad ending? The only thing that I can think is that when we did that one side quest, because the two guys died and it failed, maybe that triggered that, or maybe just because we went to those side quests and we didn't stay on the main path and we were supposed to save a bunch of white legs. I don't know. That's crazy. I didn't expect that to happen at all. Joshua Graham has left your company. You have lost Joshua Graham's Way of the Canaanite perk. Collapsing the tunnel. Daniel has given you a detonator that is to set the Daniel has given you a detonator that is set to detonate the C4 placed above the mouth of the Pine Creek tunnel. Firing this detonator will collapse the passage and prevent any white legs from following Daniel and the Sorrows out of Zion. And it looks like we're going to do that automatically. Use the detonator to collapse the Pine Creek tunnel. Okay, well, I can't move. Okay, so I hit the right trigger and it brought up this. And then hitting the right trigger again is going to collapse the tunnel. And it looks like we're done with the Honest Hearts DLC. Not the way I wanted to end
it.
this.
So it was that the conflict between the New Canaanites and the White Legs was finally resolved. The courier's involvement had tipped the scale, shifting the fragile balance of power.
After the White Legs drove the Sorrows from Zion, they celebrated by destroying all traces of the valley's former inhabitants. They appealed to the Legion for assimilation, but were denied. Their failure to eradicate the New Canaanites in Grand Staircase and farther up the Colorado had not gone unnoticed. The White Legs made a half-hearted effort to find the New Canaanites, but were driven off by dead horses trained in the ways of Joshua Graham. The White Legs lost all hope of joining the Legion and disintegrated into a number of petty raiding bands, leaving Zion Valley a polluted cistern.
Daniel evacuated the Sorrows from Zion, but due to the courier's neglect, the White Legs butchered many along the way.
Oh my god.
Those who survived barely reached Grand Staircase, but once there, the dead horses and New Canaanites helped them settle. The unfamiliarity of their new surroundings and the loss of loved ones evoked a terrible and lasting grief among the Sorrows.
This did not happen the last time I did this DLC.
generations, many would die still lamenting the loss of Zion.
Jesus.
Having helped Daniel and the Sorrows escape from Zion, the Dead Horses returned to their home at Dead Horse Point. The tribe continued to learn from the new Canaanites, and over many years built a flourishing community along the banks of the Colorado.
Well, that's good, at
Though
least.
the tribe's bond would endure, it was Joshua Graham's legend the Dead Horses would revere, not the tenets of New Canaan's faith.
Already weakened by several seasons of bad trading, the Happy Trails Caravan Company was initially discouraged by the results of its expedition. The fate of New Canaan and the evacuation of the Sorrows from Zion made the prospect of trading seem fruitless. When Daniel told his family about the exploits of Happy Trails employee the courier, however, New Canaan decided to repay the company's kindness. Twice per year, New Canaanites made the dangerous journey west to trade with a company in the city of New Reno. The Happy Trails Caravan Company could not survive on such trading alone, but the New Canaanites' generosity made tough times go easier.
Waking Cloud was distraught when she learned of her husband's death, but took comfort from her tribe and the compassion of the New Canaanites. She forgave Daniel for having concealed her husband's fate from her, and learned to accept his fate. When her grief faded, she took a husband from the Dead Horse tribe. At her bidding, he stayed close to home.
After leading the Sorrows from their home in Zion to safety in Grand Staircase, Daniel continued to wonder if he'd made the right choice. He spent his life evangelizing the beliefs of his people to a new generation of young men and women, as his ancestors had for centuries before him. He was happy with his family, but for the rest of his life, there were nights when he awoke with sadness to find he had been dreaming of Zion.
And with that, the courier walked out of the history of the tribes of Zion and back to the gathering storm of the Mojave Wasteland.
Okay, well, I did not expect to get that bad of an ending. I assume it's because we did the side objectives and we didn't follow the main path. Maybe the first time I did this DLC, I just walked straight through and, like, killed all of them. I just honestly did not know that that was a thing that could happen. But on the bright side, we did level up, so let's pump up survival. And we definitely don't have a perk. I don't know if you saw, but we got like 4,000 something experience. So yeah, we can never return to Zion again, and many of the Sorrows were slaughtered. The White Legs were turned into a petty band of raiders, basically. And at least the Happy Trails Caravan Company got something out of it. And here we have a footlocker with all of our stuff, I'm going to assume. Yeah, so let's take all of it, and we are obviously going to be over-encumbered. Well, it's very odd to me. I mean, what can I say? I had never expected to get a bad ending. That just doesn't happen when I play video games, because I make very well sure to, like, do almost everything and stick with the good options, but oh well, I guess sometimes it just happens. I didn't like that DLC anyways, and kind of I'm glad to be rid of it and start on something completely new. And whatever that is, I will see you guys there. So thanks for watching. Bye-bye.